Today is Christmas. Annie wakes her younger brother up, wanting to see what Santa Claus looks like clearly, so they hide behind the sofa. Then Annie pokes her head out from behind the sofa. They indeed see the figure of Santa Claus, but the next second, Santa Claus actually sticks out a long tongue. In a short while, he sucks up the milk in the cup. He also takes the snacks on the table. Following the direction of the tongue, Annie sees a terrifying monster. The elder sister is instantly frightened. Suddenly, a huge claw appears. The monster slowly approaches Annie. Annie is too scared to make a sound. Then the monster pushed the sofa aside. The monster finds the sister and brother. The monster roars loudly. They step back again and again in fear. But the monster just leans close to smell Annie and doesn't hurt her. Then it actually calls out Annie's name. The sister and brother hug each other in fear. However, the monster spits out a gift covered in saliva from its mouth. It gives the gift to Annie. After that, it calls out the younger brother's name again. Then the monster kissed the younger brother as well. It starts to spit out a bigger gift. Finally, it even strokes their heads. The sister and brother hadn't yet recovered from their terror. The monster had already crawled into the chimney and left. The younger brother opens the gift and finds it's exactly the toy car he's been longing for. It turns out that the monster just now was Santa Claus, but after getting back into bed, neither of them could fall asleep for a long time. The train enters a patch of tall grass. Suddenly, it makes an emergency brake and stops. The man gets off the train curiously. He finds some faint light in the grass. The man is thinking about what that is. Suddenly, a beam of light startles him. It turns out to be the conductor. The man asks why the train stopped. The conductor tells him the train is broken and it will take a while to fix. He also reminds the man not to run around. However, the man walks towards the grass, but he finds the faint light suddenly disappears again. At this moment, the conductor starts to urge everyone to get on the train. The man was about to return, but suddenly, a sound comes from the grass. The man is a bit scared and turns to run, but his vision was blocked by the tall grass. Then he hears a terrifying sound behind him. He pushed aside the grass. What appeared before his eyes was actually a humanoid monster without any facial features. However, all around him were monsters. The monsters launch a fierce attack on the man. The man struggles to escape, but he unexpectedly falls into a deep pit. Suddenly, a monster breaks through the ground. The man struggled to climb out of the deep pit. Finally, through the gaps in the grass, he sees the light of the train. He runs towards the direction of the train, but he is knocked down by a monster. Soon, a group of monsters surround the man.